This Business Newsmakers is brought to you by Hudson Valley Federal Credit Union. There's a reason people live here. There's a reason people bank here.
Hey everyone, Frank DeRaffele here, and welcome to this week's edition of Business Newsmakers. I'm with Micah Bennett, who is the founder and owner of Hudson Valley Concierge Services. So first off, Micah, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So why don't we start with, I like to start with kind of a history first. So you founded this company, what, about 4 or 5 years ago?
Yes.
Okay, but what did you do before then? What was your life before the concierge service? What kind of got you ready to what you're doing today?
Excellent. I was a college student at Marist College, and I needed some income. Okay. I needed some experience. And I wanted to do, just have a job. And I stumbled upon the Marriott Residence Inn. And that's where it all started. And basically, being there, working at the Marriott Residence Inn, I was the front desk rep. And I loved it because now, working there, I got to see people from different types of professions walk in. And I just had to figure out how to make them happy. And I said, this is the task, and I love the thrill. So with that being said, building, 3-4 years of experience, answering calls, requests, making sure meals were hot and delivering it up to the client's room, arranging for transportation, or even just, saying, Micah, I need to get some shoes from Macy's. And I said, this is interesting. I'm gonna be here for a little while.
It's interesting you say that because I travel a lot and I go to a lot of hotels. But as soon as you said you worked there, I was like, oh my gosh, I can picture you behind the counter. Because you're like such a giving person and wine. You're like the people I've met there who are just like, how can I help you? What can I do? So absolutely. Right. So now you're working there, you're doing that for people, but somehow you come up with the idea of, I want to start my own business and I want to do this. And I got to be honest with you, starting a concierge service is kind of an off-the-wall type of idea, correct, especially in a place like the Hudson Valley. So one, I think it's really bold for you to do it. Mm-hmm. But two, how did that idea come about, and that you wanted to do that, like from the hotel to doing that? And what did you have? What was your vision when you pictured in your mind of what this exactly is going to be and mean?
Excellent question. I get that a lot. Well, you're going to have to, walk in my shoes for a moment. Being in college, especially at Marist College, and you know how it was for a student graduating, they weren't too sure if there was going to be an opportunity for them, or at least for a job. I remember I had an opportunity with Ross Stores and down New York City, and I turned it down. But it wasn't even that. I wanted to do something that I could put a feel, or put my own personal touch. And with that being said, I said, you know what? How can I create an opportunity for myself? So what I did was, as I was working at the Marriott, I was saying, what type of profession would you call this? I didn't even know what the name was. I was just helping people, making deliveries and making them feel happy. And then in the community of Highland, where I grew up, I was cutting the grass, taking out the garbage for the clients. And I said, what do you call this? Concierge. So I said, there's nothing here. How can a senior that is living by themselves when it's snowing, and how can they get the drug prescription if family's not around? Or what happens if there's a mom that's busy and she can't be in 2 places at one time when their child needs to get picked up? And I said, we have to make this happen. If you can have someone here in your community that you trust, or that you can build a relationship with, like an extended family member, and that you can just pick up your phone and call, that's half the battle.
So you thought calling yourself Mom and Grandma Incorporated wasn't a good one? Concierge is better?
Puts a little pizzazz. That's a little pizzazz to it.
So when you first start a business, I know when people start a business, they have a vision of what they want, where they want to go. And then as the business matures, they realize, I need to change it, I need to tweak it, I need to go this direction. So talk to us a little about when you first started, what did you think it was going to be, and what is it today? Is it the exact thing, or did it morph into something different?
No. When I first started, I wasn't too sure how I wanted to manage it and how I wanted to make it work. Originally, I really wanted to connect it where we were offering same-day delivery from big box retailers to the client. So say, for example, you're at Macy's and you said that you wanted a pair of Louis Vuittons, or you went to Best Buy and you said you want a 65-inch flat screen TV. But then again, when you hit the checkout button, it only says deliver in 2 days or pick up at the store. But what if you had an option that says deliver it now within an hour? That's how I originally wanted to start. But in business, the first thing you need to do is listen to the customer. When the customer is telling you something, or bringing up an issue, or bringing up a bottleneck, that means there's an opportunity for you to rise and show up for the occasion.
Absolutely.
So I said, okay, the real needs, what they need is delivery for the drug prescription, dry clean the drug and their groceries, and then transportation to and from the airport, the doctor appointments, and then personal services. If the daughter or child cannot drive with the parent to the doctor's appointment, we can go there and field questions and make them feel more better or more conscious when they are asking these questions to the doctor, because sometimes it's a little nerve-wracking. And to have someone there gives you that peace of mind.
You know, I have to give a quick testimonial because I've used your service to go to the airport a couple times, and I had a client come in from England, and you drove him back and forth to the airport. And when he got to the UK, he emailed me and said, "This guy's phenomenal. Oh my gosh!" In the thing, like he just loved all the services that you offered in there. He had something to drink, something to eat. He could use Wi-Fi in your truck. So I thought that was really amazing.
Correct.
So I think that's wonderful that you kind of started, but then you decided, okay, these are things I need to focus on. So right now, what are the? Because you offer so many services, what would you say are your top 3 or 4 services that you're really focused on and doing for your clients?
Well, now we downsize. Instead of having 102 services, now we have 3 areas that we focus: personal service, transportation, and delivery. So if you can think it and it falls in those 3 categories, we'll take care of it. So let's give you a couple ideas. So if I said delivery, let's say you wanted something from a mom and pop store and you wanted lunch and they don't offer delivery, you call us, we'll take care of it. Say you're on the train and you left your keys in your car and your husband's at work, you call us. We'll go retrieve the key, lock up the vehicle, and bring the keys back to you when you arrive.
I like that one, by the way. I like that.
Perfect, perfect. But then what happens when mom and dad sells their car? This is the good one. When mom and dad sells their car, they have no transportation. They have the option that they can set up a monthly membership with Hudson Valley Concierge Service, and we'll personally drive them doctor's appointment, grocery store, just going down to the museum, anywhere. We're here for them.
So I can have a chauffeur service is what you're talking about now.
You bet.
Oh,
We'll dress up like Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You bet. Want some water?
Right now, if people wanted to contact you, what's the best way to contact you to find out more?
Perfect. So you can do 3 ways. You can either call us 845-518-4827. You can either go on our website at www.hvconcierge.com, and we have a submission link just in case if you don't have time to make a call or send an email, and you can send it right to the site and we get it instantly. Or if you would like to send an email, it's info@hvconcierge.com.
Well, let me tell you something that really excites me is I think, especially the generation I think about myself, people anywhere from 40 to 60 years old, you know, we're in the sandwich generation. We've got the kids to take care of, we've got our parents to take care of, we've got health issues going on, both parents are usually working, and to be able to have something like a service like yours that can kind of be almost a third parent in the family, if you will, really makes a big difference. A great convenience for everybody, and I think great confidence builder. So I appreciate that you're doing this, and thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you very much, Frank. Thank you for having me.
Hey everybody, again, if you want to reach Micah, go online. You can get to his website and find out how he can help you and your family. This is Frank DeRaffele on Business Newsmakers, and we'll see you next week.